Welcome, everybody to Workhorse Wrestling Network. Uh, Hold on, my good brother JNews is here. We are free out of the boxes today. Um, JNews is gonna have to carry me because, as you all hear, I am fighting the good fight. Uh, I've been online since Thursday doing the collective, and all the shows of the shows. Second of all, I lost my voice. If you go back to Workhouse Wrestling Network last night, and my computer died on me. When I came on to straight up cuss everybody out for not picking Cody Rhodes, okay? Because you all doubted me, and I was right. Okay, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's how I feel, okay? And I got to scream, which I'm gonna try to do it one more time. ATLANTA, that's where I stay. Zone 6. Okay? Feel me. But Georgia boy. And matter of fact, since I'm so happy, I'm gonna do this on you. You see it? You see it? The Black Queen, the Cody Rhodes, they're getting together, okay? And for that, I want to say thank you, okay? Thank you. Now we're getting on to some business. Some business, okay? I would like to say, well, Lucas, congrats. Even though I saw Cody Rhodes win, I lost horribly in the predictions
Mm.
for the Mania Scramble we had. It was a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Sammy and wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, that's just Sammy, baby. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me hide myself while I get the right one together because ALW is gonna be screaming in the bushes. He gonna be screaming in the bush.
Think we lost Dolores, folks.
Now I'm
Dolores, are you there?
here. I just
Okay.
wanna, yeah. Okay. What happens is when you put a graphic in, it cuts the sound off.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. This is the right one. My good brother ALW and Sammy both tied at the top last night. There's only three of us playing. And I would like to say, Super Carter on it. Screw you. I got every single one of them questions wrong. Every last one of them. Couldn't fight the good fight. Now, yesterday, I tore it up. Super Carter messed me up. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, they did the predictions, but we all did predictions for Super Carter Honor, Stand and Deliver, Mania Night 1 and Night 2. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to say there's another tie. Okay? And this time it is when it comes to Sakura Genesis. Because you got the tie with the good brother, J News. Hey, we both had, I'm trying to make sure I see it right. We both tied at 35. ALW picked up the end at 15. Okay? So I won something last night. I won because Cody won, and I won because me and Jay News won. Okay? Look at that. Black girl magic going everywhere. Also, hey, couldn't help but do it. Oh, yes, yes. Georgia, stand up. Because your boy Cody Rhodes did it, okay? Also, to you CM Punk haters, I hope you enjoyed the screw Drew. Drew screwed Drew, actually. Okay? So,
Drew screwed Drew. Oh man,
I mean,
what a
he was
way to
out there talking trash, and then he said to suck it, and then see a Punk said, "Okay, I let you do enough. Now you doing too much."
I feel. I
Okay,
feel. I don't. I feel like that whole Drew McIntyre thing is layered. Like he got his moment, uh, winning the belt in front of winning one of the championships in front of fans, and they had to do the Money in the Bank cash in somehow. And I think he still hasn't signed a new deal with the WWE. So there's a lot of things going on with this whole thing. Uh,
I was like, it makes it funny because it's like I remember in one promo he had where he was like, Cody, you was up there looking sad and dejected, and you was sitting in the same position, same middle of the ring, looking sad the same way. Hey, Karma B. Oh no. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a review today. That is why today is Sing Stars review show. Okay, you see all these things up here? I've had to watch all of them. Okay, Lord have rest my soul. On my soul. And I just want to say, Joey Janela Cluster, I'm mad. Okay, I am absolutely mad. When we get there, I'll tell you why I'm mad. And I wasted 3 hours of my life for two matches, two whole matches. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna get with J News and get some information and see what he felt about some stuff. So we got three little topics I want to talk about. Tamatonga put this graphic out insinuating he was gonna be on the bloodline. Jacob Fatu let people know behind the scenes, which I noticed he was not at the Punjabi prison match. That he is now signed with WWE. And your girl Julia showed up with Rossi Ogawa at NXT Standard Delivery. What do you feel about these topics today?
you know, if I'm to be fair about all of these, I think, from a WWE perspective, these are all um, eh, relatively unknown folks to the WWE universe. I felt happy for Julia and the reaction that she got during the NXT show. It shows that the NXT fan base is still tapped into the Universal Wrestling world. So that was a good look for Julia. As for Jacob Fatu, um, they made it seem like Booker T kept on pushing for him to get signed and things of that nature, which I think is a good thing, because from an overall standpoint, if you do know Jacob Fatu's background, Jacob Fatu's background mirrors Booker T's background from
Yes.
when they were youngsters. So at the end of the day, people do deserve second chances in the world, and the dude is hella talented in the ring. So let's give him a shot and see what he can do in the WWE universe. And as for Tama Tonga, I saw his dad during the Hall of Fame. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well, actually, Tamatonga, this was the initial uh, thing that let people know it was uh, uh, that he was coming. He took a picture with, if you ever seen Rikishi trains and works with the family.
Yes.
And there is a picture of all these big Samoans in the hotel room, and Jacob Fatu is there.
Mm.
I don't remember seeing Zilla in the picture. Yeah, Zilla is in one of the pictures, but it's and then I saw on my YouTube it says Zilla returning to reality of wrestling. He had a match or something, and so it's like it seems like it's in line for them to set up a new version or like the new kids of the bloodline,
Mm.
but I appreciate that they didn't include them in WrestleMania. Like the story that as it was everybody who got involved had a reason to get involved because they had issues with a person that they interacted with
Sure.
or had been screwed by the bloodline period.
Yeah, it made good sense to not have um any of the other family members get involved, just based on what you just said as well. I think that a lot of the moments that happened during WrestleMania were cool in the first two nights. I am not going to sit here from a WrestleMania standpoint and bloviate about the two nights like a lot of people are online. Um, it wasn't great, and that's real.
Listen, don't talk about me, J News. Let me bask in my moment of Cody Rhodes winning, okay?
No, no, no,
If
no.
I show up here with a neck tattoo, don't
First,
get mad, okay?
first of
Okay?
all, the Cody Rhodes thing was written. At the end of the day, I damn near cried watching his celebration. I have a big attachment to Cody Rhodes and the Rhodes family. I grew up as a huge fan of Dusty Rhodes. So to see him finally realize that dream was as scripted and as written as professional wrestling is. You just, if you understand it, you just know. So I felt great. I felt absolutely over the moon for Cody Rhodes. But there was just more than Cody Rhodes to WrestleMania at the end of the day.
Listen, he was the center star of the show,
He
okay?
was. He was. He was.
Uh,
I'm not gonna kick the can down on that. But let's not sit here and justify night one like it was fantastic.
it was, I say, I gave it a B. What saved it gave me, what made me give it a B is the fact that you had three black women, and I
Yep.
was scared that they were gonna make them lose. I was over here behind the scenes holding myself. I was like, if they lose,
You
I'm gonna slam the computer into the ground.
you know what's interesting about that stuff, and I usually don't like to be cynical about certain things because it's like, all right, we get the moments that are well deserved. I coined phrases after certain moments when I was looking at them when I was watching WrestleMania, and I was like, okay, we got the black girl magic moment. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's necessary. Jade's right, just based on representation alone. Um, the Drew McIntyre thing was a little sour on me, but it is what it is. From a night two perspective, I wholeheartedly disagree with a lot of people saying that the best match during night one. What do they say that it was? It was one of the one-on-one matches. The Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn and Gunther and whatnot.
That
Two,
was good. The only thing I think people misconstrue.
Mhm,
Some people don't use their listening skills.
mhm.
Is that they were like that Becky match that wasn't as good as it could have been. And I'm like, you used your listening skills. She had 102 fever and strep throat. Ain't no way that was gonna be what you thought it was gonna be after they told you in the beginning she has 102 fever and got strep throat, but she just toughened it out. At that moment, you should have known this ain't gonna be like a 5-star match.
Regardless of what people thought, my personal opinion, because it's not fact, it's my personal opinion. I thought that the Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch match was the best match of the night. To be quite honest,
Yeah, people
secondarily,
wanted it to be like a 5-star match because they
I
had been
mean,
waiting on it.
the way the WWE books their matches and they structure their matches. A lot of these matches aren't what people are used to in 2024 to look for a 5-star match. As for the Sami Zayn, Gunther, Walter match or whatever the case is, it was good. It was a great moment for Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn had been working so hard to get his WrestleMania moment. It was his WrestleMania moment from the lexicon of things, but this was Chad Gable's story. And for Chad Gable to not get the moment was bullshit to me.
But I think that's what's gonna turn Chad
I
heel.
get
Is
that.
that he like I gave you the tools to get to where you at, so you owe me a
No, yeah,
shot at this.
because he said before Sammy went out there that he owes him a favor, which is fine, right? And I would imagine that they would have if I'm fantasy booking this, they have a best of 7 series between Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. That's that's
Yeah,
that's where I see that going, which I think is
because isn't backlash is something is in Toronto, Canada. It's
mm,
a show in Toronto, Canada, pay per view. I did the graphic and now I have forgotten about it.
uh,
Money in the Bank is in Canada
okay.
because it
All right.
has the towels. Now I remember the graphic now because I put the briefcases. So
I,
yeah, Money in the Bank is at in Canada. So there might be the opportunity where you can have like not the ending, but one of the
yeah, one
best
of
of seven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense. I mean, at this point, from the looks of it, they're probably going to turn Chad Gable heel, which I think is a loss because when they tried doing that initially when he first got to the roster, it didn't necessarily work. But it is what it is. I just for my own personal stake, I would have liked it better for Chad Gable to have the moment because the storyline with him and Gunther made more sense for that. But yet
Yeah.
again, two things can be true at the same time. Great moment for Sami Zayn. It was not the best match of the night. I thought the ladies had the best match of the night. It's like, okay, go ahead and do that. And Becky Lynch still had 102 fever and freaking strep throat at the end of the day, and they put on a banger of a match.
And I think also it's for some people who don't know, Becky contract is coming up for herself.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Yes. And so I don't know. Well, Seth got to take time because if you didn't watch the end after Cody won, they had to literally try to drag Seth up off the ground, try to pick him up to get up in the ring, and they like KO had to like hold him to walk.
Yeah.
That's when they stopped and Cody reached his head, and I had a little conversation with him, and that was it. I think the after part was more touching because you can see this is a Triple H led company because that normally would have never happened behind it.
No, no, no.
You would have never saw Nick Khan talking to Cody afterwards. Then Cody coming and having this conversation about how he got this gold Rolex because they knew the story of his dad pawning his Rolex to get Cody acting lessons. And so they bought him a gold Rolex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And so to me, I think all of that in together brings into a good story. And now you have Cody on top, and he's willing to fight any and everybody, no matter if he's torn pec or not. So you at least got somebody, and you know he's a good merch seller. He connects with the fans. I mean, listen, in my house, every time his thing comes out, we are screaming and singing the song like we don't know nobody's there.
Yeah,
So
no. Listen, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he was able to finish the story. A lot of a lot of the chatter online for weeks, months on end was, well, he doesn't have to finish the story by beating Roman Reigns. He just has to finish the story by winning the championship. Give me a break.
no,
Give me a break.
Yeah, to beat Roman. The only thing I said I missed out on was when he was sitting in the ring, like with his knees to his chest, looking sad. If somebody had just threw another rubber chicken in the ring, that would have been like a flashback to make them snap. But I enjoy like when you go back to the moment when he comes out and Brandy comes out and he gives her the hat and she leans in and she goes, "You need to finish your story,"
Right.
and walks off. That's like, listen, when a black woman say you to do something, you got to do it. You got to do it at that point. You can't go home and be. Last time she didn't say nothing to you. She was just in the audience chilling. This time she was like, "I'm gonna give you the battery in your back. You gonna have to finish this, okay?" Also, Undertaker helping somebody is a miracle in itself.
Yeah, that was, and when Dwayne said in the press conference from the night before that there's going to be surprises, a part of me already knew, like I already felt the John Cena part happening. I just didn't know the Undertaker part was going to happen. Because he didn't have to do anything with anything. But at the end of the day, I mean, it was going to be an overbooked Cody match anyway. So it made all the sense in the world.
I mean, Undertaker has essentially gotten beaten by Roman. And then on top of that, him and The Rock has issues. And I just like the fact that not only did he choke slam The Rock, he made that man disappear. That just right there. I was like, I just said the choke slam and that was it. He was like, "I'm taking you with me." I just dragged him on out. I was like, yes.
We didn't see The Rock again until they had to take Roman to the back. So that was interesting.
Listen, the only part that got me was when Roman was crying in Paul's arms. Like he was just sitting there, just like, I was like, "Oh, I feel bad for you." But then when they flashed the Cody, I was like, "Oh, I really don't feel that bad. I really don't feel that bad."
To mention another moment before we get on to the review, of WrestleMania weekend, not necessarily of the WrestleMania shows, the Paul Heyman Hall of Fame speech was one for the books. And as a child of Extreme Championship Wrestling, as I am, um,
That was Paul E. Dangerously. That wasn't
man,
Paul Heyman. That was Paul
I
E.
will,
Dangerously.
it all tugged at the heartstrings at the end of the day for me. Um, Congrats to Paul. Like he said,
Everybody, I wonder how Vince feel at home. Everybody and their mama just dissing the
who
hell out of him.
cares? Who cares how he feels at this
He
point?
is having 3 strokes and 5 heart attacks. Everybody is dissing him, and his daughter who left is like, "I come back here. They tell you you are just a horrible person. Everybody is dissing you. Everybody's taking shots as soon as possible. And I knew Paul was gonna take his shots because Paul was like, you don't fired me so many times, and you just a horrible human being. It's my time to just go ahead and say, I'm a Paul Levesque guy. I was like, okay, I
Yeah,
get you.
it may.
Also, people start with this online chatter of what I thought in the review with SRS. Start asking is Stephanie gonna change her name?
Oh no, come on now, folks. Folks need to.
People
Yeah,
actually ask that question. Is Stephanie McMahon gonna change her last name to Levesque because of this scandal? Listen, if everybody got somebody in their family that did something crazy. If that was the case, nobody would change. Everybody would have to change their name at a certain point.
yeah. That's just
So
that's a bit much, folks. Like let's be real. But no, I mean
listen.
overall,
Also, our truth. I appreciate you getting out there.
man. Yet again, another thing. Ron's been in the business for damn 30 years at this point, and for him to finally get his WrestleMania moment was huge. They had this is what WWE is good for, right? The moments, not necessarily the matches, right? Because a lot of the matches are gonna be forgettable. It's the moments, right? Ron finally getting his freaking WrestleMania moment, winning the tag team belts off that ladder match. It was a cool moment. Cody's moment. You know what I'm saying? The black girl magic moment that worked at the end of the day. You know, um,
They were like superhero Beyonce is coming out there, and I was like, yeah, it's fun. I had fun. And then listen, I must admit, as a black girl who is a nerd, the fact that they gave me that like Japanese anime entrance, like ha ha ha, Naomi, and it's like, listen, I was up here just, I was screaming. I was like, okay, I need this in my life. And the press conference afterwards was so great that you could see that they actually get along and
yes,
they support each other. That's a rarity that we get to see. And I think also Triple H, I didn't know you had some soul in you because you put that War and Treaty duo up there to sing for the
yeah.
second night. And I was like, oh, people realize there's soul out there. Oh my God. Triple
Yeah,
H, I ain't gotta rock out all the time.
yeah.
So
No, I mean,
I appreciate it.
I think he takes suggestions at the end of the day, and he knows where he has he understands. He's very aware. He knows where he is, and he needs to be able to connect with the people in the region that they're booking the shows, and at the same time, from an overall and global perspective, Triple H is tapped in. You know,
Yeah.
so at least for the time being, I would want to say one more thing. Because we were mentioning certain moments and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that was also forgettable, which obviously we didn't get to, right? So,
Jimmy and Jay. I wish I had forgot about that. If they did what they did night two, night one, I probably would have been
yo, my, I got love for the Usos,
happy.
man. Those the homies, man. I would have thought something better would have came from that, but it didn't, and that sucks. Um,
I'm disappointed as a fan because I watched them get interviewed multiple times last year and said that their dream upon dreams is to wrestle each other at WrestleMania.
mhm.
And then your dream comes true, and this is what you think.
I mean, it is what it is, man. So they yeah, it wasn't great. I know it was like I said, the WrestleMania is all about the moments and not necessarily the matches themselves. But the moment passes you by when you don't give the fans something to sink their teeth into, and the match wasn't something that the fans could sink their teeth into. the LWO versus the Legado del Fantasma match. From a representation standpoint, um, it wasn't as much lucha as I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. Um, but hey, they were on the card, right? So
I mean, some of them, they had some good moments.
yeah.
Even, but I would like to say, I hate to call them this, but the Pride
Oh man.
they took their little bitty moment and made something out of it. First of all, I need Montez to get his own shot at something. Okay, the way this man flew and almost landed in the first row, I'm like, and he said even on his show he wants a spot. He wants to be on the level of his wife, and he's gonna go out there and do everything possible he can. But it's just that I hated the match had to happen like this. Why they couldn't be on SmackDown? I don't like. Listen, they took the Andre the Battle Royal out, which I was cool with. Okay, but this match shouldn't have never happened, and I hope that they abide by their words and saying this is the end of this. Okay.
Yeah, they tried. They really tried. It for me it didn't work. So I'll say that much about it. Um, yeah. I'll stick with that there. Um, that's all I got to
Well,
say.
ladies and gentlemen, just when I got to the hot topics of the weekend, before we get to the indies, it's time for the main event. It's time to review the show that happened since we've been gone and the Mania weekend. We only got two shows that since we've been gone: the Grit Your Teeth and the Road to for Secure. So what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're gonna go through it. For New Japan, Sakura Genesis will be the main topic. We might hit on some, mostly J News because again, ladies and gentlemen, I was online all night, all weekend, all whatever. So I saw it. I saw it three times. Do I remember it? Hell no. Okay. So we're gonna go to the main event. Oh, before I finish. Also, to the fourth time, baby making champion. Yes. What's up? Thank you for liking the thing. I had got the notification. I meant to say it earlier, but thank you. Time for review. And we're gonna start off. If you let me click it, there we go. With the road to secure Genesis. We always start out with J News first because I know y'all came to hear him. Okay? You might come to see me, but you doggone came to hear him. Everybody be like, Jay News, he just be so, he talks so well. So there you go. Got Jay News.
Oh man. So we have Oleg Bolton and Toriano defeating Katsuya Murashima and Shomakato. Intergalactic Jet Setters, Kevin Knight and Kushida defeated El Desperado and Tiger Mask. United Empires, Callum Newman and Francesco Akira defeated Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors and Gato. The return of Clark Connors, Chaos, Tomohiro Ishii and Yo, along with Great Bash Heels, Togi Makabe and Tomoaki Hama, and Shota Umino defeated just five guys, Dohi, Sanada, Taichi, Takamichi and Yuya Uemura. That was March 30th. Bullet Club, Chase Owens and Taichi Ishimori defeated Hiroki Goto and Reisuke Tsuguchi. United Empires, Ray O'Khan and Jeff Cobb defeated the Gorillas of Destiny's Jado and Tangaloga. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, Tetsuya Naito, and Yoda Tsuji defeated House of Torches Evil, Ren Narita Show, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi.
Anytime I see somebody beat the House of Torture, you did the Lord's work.
Absolutely. On the 31st, we had Jeff Cobb defeating Shomakato. The Intergalactic Jet Setters of Kevin Knight and Kushida defeated the Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors and Gato. Just five guys, Doki, Sonata, Taichi, Takamichinoki, and Yuya Uemura defeated Chaos members Tomohiro Ishii and Toriano, El Desperado, Oleg Bolton, and Tomoaki Hanma. The Bullet Clubs, Chase Owens and Taiji Ishimori defeated Hiroki Goto and Tiger Mask. House of Tortures, Ren Narita Show and Yoshinobu Kanemaru defeated Chota Umino, Togi Makabe, and Yo. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, and Yoda Tsuji defeated United Empires, Callum Newman, Francesco Akira, and TJP. Along Los Going Goblins de Japón. Shingo Takagi Tetsuya United defeated House of Torture's Evil Yujiro Takahashi with Dick Togo. The King of Pro Wrestling title match, the Rural Revitalization in Hamamatsu 2 out of 3 falls match. The Great Okan, the champion with Francesco Akira, Jeff Cobb, and TJP, defeated Tongaloa 2-1. House of Torture on the 3rd, which was my birthday. It was Evil and Yujiro Takahashi defeating Katsuya Murashima and Shomakato. Just 5 guys, Doki Sanada, Taichi, Takami Shinobu, and Yuya Uemura, defeating Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Oleg Boltin, Ryusuke Taguchi, Tiger Mask, and Toriano. Bullet Club members Chase Owens and Taiji Ishimori defeated El Desperado and Yoshihashi. We then have the gauntlet match that went down. The Intergalactic Jet Setters, Kevin Knight and Kushida, along with Tomohiro Ishii, defeated United Empire's Callum Newman, Francesco Akira, and TJP, and Bullet Club War Dogs, Drilla, Maloney, Gate Kid, and Gato. Along, we had there Tomohiro Ishii pins Callum Newman at 10:42. Kevin Knight pins Gato. Shingo Takagi defeated Yoshinobu Kanemaru by disqualification. Shota Umino and Yo defeated House of Torture members Ren Narita and Sho. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi and Yoda Tsuji defeated Los Ingobernables de Japón, Hiromu Takahashi, and Tetsuya Naito. We then have April 4th, Catch 2-2. Francesco Akira and TJP defeated Katsuya Murashima and Shomakato. Intergalactic Jet Setters, Kevin Knight and Kushida, along with Ryusuke Taguchi, defeated Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Drilla Maloney, and Gato. Just 5 guys, Doki, Sanada, Taichi, Takami Shinoku, and Yuya Uemura, defeated Chaos members Tomohiro Ishii and Toriano, along with Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Oleg Boltin, and Tomoaki Hanma. Bullet Club members Chase Owens and Taiji Ishimori defeating Tiger Mask and Yoshihashi. We then go El Desperado, Shota Umino and Yo defeating House of Torture members Ren Narita, Sho, and Yujiro Takahashi. House of Torture, Evil, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru defeating Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, and Shingo Takagi. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Hiromu Takahashi, Tetsuya Naito, and Yoda Tsuji defeating United Empire members Callum Newman, Great Okan, and Jeff Cobb. That was row 2, Sakura Genesis.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I'm tired of these. I'm really tired of these multi-man matches. They're killing the out of me. Okay?
They're
It
never
made
gonna.
me not even want to watch it because at this point it's like a waste of my time.
They're never
And
gonna
when
change
we
it.
get to the cluster, you will understand why it's a waste of my time. Now we are on to the actual Sakura Genesis show.
All right, so the actual Sakura Genesis show starts off pre-show Frontier Zone 6-man tag team match. Chaos members Tomohiro Ishii and Toriano, along with Oleg Boltin, defeating Ayato Yoshida, Chikarito Shoki, and Takuro Niki. Next matchup, TMDK, Kosei Fujita, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating El Desperado and Ryusuke Taguchi. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi defeating Bullet Club War Dogs members David Finley and Gato. Just 5 guys, Doki, Sanada, and Yuya Uemura defeating United Empire's Callum Newman, Great Okan, and Jeff Cobb.
Out of these matches, J News, would you recommend anybody go back and watch?
Uh, you know what? It seems like they're building up this beef between the War Dogs and Los Ingobernables de Japón. So I would say get a little bit familiar there with that particular match. It seems like to also get people more aware as to what's going on. Bushi and Hiromu are basically vying for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, so they'll be in contention for those. I'm not necessarily sure what they're doing with Zack Sabre Jr. as of right now. So we'll see as to how his future lies in there. The next big event for New Japan Pro Wrestling is the Best of Super Juniors. So just keep an eye on Kosei Fujita there. WGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match, Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney. The champions defeated Catch 2-2's Francesco Akira and TJP, and they also defeated the Intergalactic Jet Setters, Kevin Knight and Kushida. IWGP Tag Team title match, the Bishiman, Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi defeating the Bullet Club, Chase Owens and Kenta. Title change. We knew that was coming. IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match. Unfortunately, due to referee stoppage and injury, Sho defeated Yo. Yo was injured during that match after a from inside the ring to the outside of a ring spot during that match. So that was the unfortunate part there. So Show won that match. So we have John Moxley and Shota Umino defeating the House of Torture members Jack Perry and Ren Narita. John Moxley comes into play later on in the show. Never openweight title match. Special guest referee Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Shingo Takagi defeated Evil. So big title change there. Big props to the Rampage Dragon. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Tetsuya Naito, the champion, defeating Yota Tsuji. Now, to be completely transparent, I did not get to watch the show. All I understood about this was that the Yota Tsuji versus Naito match was a banger, which is all I wanted.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was.
That's all I wanted to hear about the match. That's all I wanted to hear about Tsuji having the banger or Tsuji winning the match. Now, obviously, Tsuji didn't win, but being that Naito won, Naito set up his Windy City Riot match against John Moxley, which will be for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on April 12th, which is only 4 days from now. So keep in mind, folks, don't necessarily know how long this particular Tetsuya Naito title run is going to be, but from all indications, due to John Moxley's past with New Japan Pro Wrestling, I don't necessarily see John Moxley losing this match at Windy City Riot. So we'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened, but we'll see how it breaks down. But overall, it seemed like Sakura Genesis was a decent show, not a great show. And they hit what they could. So we'll see what happens there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now into the BS of the BS. Your girl took the task on of doing the collective. And not just doing it, but doing it live on the internet. Okay? It was only one hiccup, ladies and gentlemen. If you go back to my page, I was supposed to take a small intermission nap before the 12 o'clock show on the first day. Woke up at 5 o'clock. But I did the show anyway. So give me credit. I did the whole collective. Okay? Everything else I was on time for. And that's why you hear my voice leaving me. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into the collective. There was some other shows I watched, but the collective, and I'll let you all know what matches Ladies and gentlemen, as you saw, on my channel, I covered Defy Wrestling, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport X, BBT Pro Wrestling, Jersey Cup Wrestling, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, Progress Wrestling. You can go on Friday Night Fights from this week. I was on there with ALW and Sammy Joe and Anika. We covered ROH Super Card of Honor, Joey Janela Spring Break 8. I just want to say I ain't got a picture here, but Missy Hyatt, you don't look the same, boo. We'll get to that when we get to that. And I, on my channel, covered for the culture. Here on Workhouse Wrestling Network, we did Stand and Deliver and Effie's Big Gay Brunch 9. Also, Twitch Your Hater, because they wouldn't let us on because of the word Effie's Big Gay Brunch. Okay. 2:30, I was back at my channel for GCW versus Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And then I ended off my night on Saturday on my channel watching Joey Janela Spring Break Cluster Forever. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're into a Defy. For the Defy Tag Team title, we had the Bollywood Boys. The champions defeat Man Like Darius, Michael Oku. We had CCK, which is Chris Brooks and Kid Lycos.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Defeat the Moonlight Express of Mao and Mike Bailey. For the Defy Women's title three-way match, we had Vert Vixen defeat Jasmine Allure and Trish Adore. Good match. Say go back and watch it. For the Defy Pacific Northwest heavyweight title, there was the BMF Battle Royal, ladies and gentlemen. Scoff, I think that's how you pronounce it. Defeated Charles Crowley, Galeno Del Mal, Gene Money. Gene Money sticks out to me because He has a pasty on one nipple, and when he got big enough to battle royal, he pulled the other side of his tights down, and he didn't have a pasty on. And Calvin Street, he just Janet Jackson us. Laugh. Uh, L.J. Cleary, Luke Jacobs. Jacobs is like a, I don't know how to describe it, New Japan star. I would say kind of
Yeah,
like an Oleg Bolton, but short, stouty.
he's Luke Jacobs is definitely a representation of new age British strong style. I'll say that.
Yes. Ricky Knight Jr. and Shota, which I had to continuously not say Umino because it's just crazy. For the six-man tag team three-way match, we had C4 XKC, Cody Chan, Golmero. That's a J News word.
Guillermo Rosas.
See, Casey Navarro defeated Sovereign, Evan Rivers, Judas Icarus, and Travis Williams, and they defeated Team Dragon Gate. Ho Ho Loon,
Whoa,
Sean.
Ho Ho Loon, get out of here!
Yes.
I ain't seen him in years, man.
And for the Defy World title match, I'm gonna say it. Kenta defeated Grigo Loco, but I enjoyed that Kenta came out with a baseball jersey kind of shirt on, and it said "Look K" on the back.
You've been rocking
I was
that
like,
for
look,
a while now, man. The Lil K stuff always trips me out.
good morning, Teen Ruby. I want to say, I have to clear my throat because that's my friend. I have a way I speak to her. How you doing? Okay. So that was that. Then we moved into Josh Burnett's Bloodsport X, which was pretty good. And not only was Shayna involved, but Charlie Dempsey was involved.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had Victor Benjamin defeat Akira by KO Noctush. I'm telling you. Nick Nemeth defeated Mike Bailey. That was a good match. I suggest you go back and watch it.
Didn't he?
Huh?
He choked him out, right? Nick Nemeth choked out Mike Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like they were going at it. This is the first blood sport I actually felt like, instead of it feeling like choreographed, like they really were trying to knock the snot out of each other. The blood sport women's tournament semifinals, Lizzie Snow defeated Lady Frost. Lady Snow, best way I can describe her, she could have been a part of the oddities.
Oh, for real?
Tatted up face, the feet, two ponytails, bald in the middle of the side.
Ooh.
She don't, telling you. Catch up with chat if I lose it. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you. She won something and she never did get it, but she got it now. Okay. By the time I ain't want to have to fight nobody. Okay. We had Marina Shafir defeat Janai Kai. Charlie Dempsey defeated Matt Makowski. We had this is Jaina Nomura. I see.
Yeah, Takuya Nomura defeating Fuminori Abe.
Listen, only Abe I know is the man, baby. Listen, I give you that. I give you that. Other than that, can't give you nothing else. Eric Hammer defeated Lou Nixon. Lou Nixon, I saw him a lot this weekend, and I was like pretty impressed. Timothy Thatcher defeated Axel.
Tisher.
I keep messing up that.
It's Tisher. Yeah.
I said that, and I was like, it can't be right.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler, accompanied by Zoe Starks, defeated Masha Slamovich, who was accompanied by Jordan Grace. Referee decision. Essentially, she made her tap out, but we just gonna say that. Marina Shafir ended up winning the Blood Sports Women's Tournament by KOing Lindsay Snow, the oddity. I mean, she knocked us out of her. She knocked us all, and she was limping afterwards. And then Josh Barnett defeated Johnny Bloodsport, Johnny Hennigan by referee's decision. I want to say that in May they're coming back for another Bloodsport with
Mm,
Rampage Jackson and everybody included. So
mm.
it should be really good. I have hope after seeing this one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on to DDT. Goes to Philadelphia. My girl Ruby was with me. And she was shocked and amazed. Because I'm about to tell you why. Okay, Chris Brooks and Kid Lycos defeated Brian Keith and Shota. Tetsuya Endo, that's how they pronounce it,
Mhm.
defeated Andrew Everett. Cheeton, yes, the Hello Kitty mascot, defeated Dan the Dad. Okay, but then Chris Brooks, CCK, came in and they jumped Cheeton. How could you? They were stomping a mud hole in her.
Yeah.
And Yoshiko, the doll, had to come out and save the day. Then Yoshiko defeated Hirata. Just can't pronounce her name. Kazuki
Yeah.
Hirata. See, I learned a little bit. That's why I was proud of myself. I was like, Jay, do you see this? He gonna be a little proud. For the DDT Universal title, no rules match. Mao defeated Billy Starks. Uh,
May I dare say, I am on the side of Billy Stark's mother. I was heavily disappointed in Billy Starks during the ROH Supercard of Honor.
I know.
I could not, I did not believe what I had seen. I literally, like, legitimately, even after the move, even after her swanton, I knew she wasn't hurt because nothing necessarily happened. But the way that she was able to sell it, I said to myself, "Oh, she learned. She learned so well from her minion Overlord." And
Oh,
for,
I appreciate the vignette, and then at the end, Athena hitting the what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name that quick. The it's not Edge Christian line. But
oh
she's
yeah,
like, I can be your
she's
new.
remote now.
She's like, come to your new mother. I was like, whoa. And her mama and like, I'm assuming stepdad or whatever, standing there just looking like he wanted to say I was proud of you. And her mom was like, don't you do that. I was like, that's a real life mom and dad moment. But dad's like, I mean, you won though. But like, don't you encourage that. Don't you do that. I was like, yeah.
Such a
That was
disappointing thing that happened there, but they're doing subtle character things with Billy Starks on ROH, and I can definitely appreciate that.
oh, she's been coming out on Independence now with this dirty bunny head.
Oh
Like it
no,
looked
she's
like
been
it
doing,
been ran through the
doing
mud.
that.
No,
She's
no,
been
but I
doing
mean like she was doing like she had stopped doing it and she was just coming out Billy Starks. And now she's back with the dirty bunny head, like twitching, and I'm like, oh my God. It was hilarious. Uh the Damnation TA, Sasaki and Cannon defeated Nick Wayne and
Takeshi Masada.
yes.
Mhm.
Konosuke Takeshita defeated
Shunma
Katsuma.
Katsumata.
See,
Mhm.
Yuki Indo
Yeah, UNO.
defeated Mike Bailey.
Mhm.
Then I went on to GCW versus. This is a
J-
show I actually missed and had to watch at 5 o'clock in the morning because I keep my word. Also, the feed went out
Mm.
on the show, so when I watched it again, the feed went out. And I was like, okay, we can't even keep up. Jordan Oliver defeated Blanc.
Mhm.
Griffin McCoy defeated Session Moth Martina. Listen,
Always glad
another
to see
standout
that.
character. Her character is she is a party girl, comes out with two fists of beers And somehow, at the beginning of the match, she always passed out and scared the referee because they can't get her up. And so they're wondering how are we gonna do it
I
for the G.
I started what I started. I got a whiff of Martina. I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago or something like that.
Yeah,
And the funniest bits she would do when she would come out with her entrance, she would come out with I'm Millie, freaking. She would come out with her friend Millie, who's also a wrestler. I'm forgetting her freaking name, her last name right now. But she was one half of the Bruiserweights, her and Pete Dunne back in the UK.
yeah,
And Billy would come out and do some strange ass uh, EDM dance with her, and Martina
yeah.
would double fisted with the
She literally, I'm gonna do it just because I just feel like it. With the beer, she'd be like this. She like, and
right.
I'm like, I can't get enough. Listen, stuff like that. I can't get. I can't get enough of it.
Millie McKenzie. There you go.
Um,
That's who Martina used to come out with. Millie McKenzie.
for the GCW title match, Marshall Slamovich, the champion, defeated Shuri.
Mhm.
Time limit draw. Los Desperados, that's Ares, Gringo Loco, and Latigo, defeated Team Dragon Gate, which was Sean Skywalker, Dragon Kid, and Yamato.
Mhm.
Astronauts,
Fumaro
Fumori
Abe.
Abe
Mhm.
and Takoya Nomura,
Mhm.
along with Arena Yamashita,
Mhm.
defeated One Commanders and Garbage Daddies, considered of Alex Price and Cole Radrick. Team GCW and JCW, which was Calvin Tankman, Charlie Tiger, Marcus Mathers, Mike Bailey, Mr. Danger, Teriyaki, and Tony Deppen,
Jeez.
defeated the world of Ho Ho Loon, LJ Cleary, Lou Nixon, Mizuki
Mhm.
Wasati,
Watase.
Ricky Knight Jr., Shoto, and
Yusaku Ito.
yes,
Mhm.
we had Mao and Yoshiko
Mhm.
defeat Boisterous Behavior, which consisted of Leon Slate. Listen, Leon, I don't know what's going on with you, but you ever seen somebody who live in another country come to America, and if they of our culture, they think that we're the hood is where they belong. That's what Leon Slater has done. He has accepted the hood. Listen, Leon, I don't know what they're doing to you. Stop. Him and Man Like Doris. They come out, Man Like Doris is rapping. He got a do rag on. I'm like, come on, dude. Stop it. Stop it. And they also defeated Los Macitos, which is Seco playing Miedo Extremo, and Norman Harris and Roderick Dresker. Okay? Listen, I am, but you hear my voice. It's tight. Then I went to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Wow, I thought DDT was wild. They kicked it up a notch. Uh, uh, Endo and Suzumi
Mhm.
defeated Katura and Zara.
Mhm.
Zara had me, Ruby, and ARD rooting for her because we like, we see a black woman. Here we go. We were disappointed when she lost. Billy Starks, along with the Athena, defeated Hyper Masao. Yeah, Viva Van and Yuki Kamafuku
Mhm.
defeated Raku and Trishadora.
Mhm.
Mizuki and Bert Vixen defeated Aja Kong and Palm Harajuku. Okay, this
Mhm.
is what happened. Aja was not intentionally in this match. It was supposed to have been Maxie and Paler, but I don't know
Mhm.
why. She must be injured. Aja Khan stepped in. Shoko Nakajima defeated Riho. Maki
Wait, wait,
Ito and
wait,
Mayu. uh,
wait, Dolores. Which Riho did she defeat?
the Riho.
Like Riho AEW Riho?
I think so, yeah.
All right, because there's like four, there's
I,
like three different Rios in wrestling right now. So that's why I was asking.
Listen, it to me it looked like the same Rio. I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but it looked like the same Rio. Maki Ito and Mayu Yamashita defeated Mayu Watanabe
Mhm.
and Rika Tetsumi.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, J News ain't had to jump in. No, listen, it's a miracle. Then we went to Progress Wrestling. I also saw this. The seven-way scramble match. Kid Lycos the second defeated Cody Chung, Gringo Loco, Leon Slater, Marcus Mathers, Simon Miller, yes, from What Culture,
Hmm.
and Tate Mayfairs. For the Progress Atlas title match, Yoshi defeated Ricky Knight Jr. in a title change. Bussy, which is Alex Catch and Effie, defeated G Money and Session Moth Martina. That was a little funny because it seemed like Gene was down to do some strange things with Effie. He was down for it. He was down for it. My favorite part is when Effie got on the ground and Gene thrusted his. Gene has a little thing about showing the world. When they say I'm here to show the world, he is literally.
Yeah.
Luke Jacobs defeated Spike Trivet. We had for the Progress Women's title match, Riho, which I'm assuming is a different. It got to be the
Yeah.
same Riho at this point.
Yeah. Right. This is Riho, the UK wrestler.
Okay, so that's the Riho because they all were the same people. Okay,
Right.
but again, she came out dressed like Riho, the AEW person. So I just figured that way. Now, no offense, because y'all ain't gonna count for me, and my face ain't even showing. Defeated Lama Austin. Progress Tag Team title match. Sanity, which is Alex, Axel Tischer, and Big Damo. Yes, Big Damo. I was glad to see you. Also, Big Damo, shave your chest, okay, please. Defeated Cheeky Little Burgers, Alex Falcone and Charles Crowley, and the Sunshine Machine of Chuck Mumbo and TK Cooper. Okay? For the Progress World title, move out the way. Kid Lycos defeated Man Like Doris. Again, Man Like Doris. This rapping coming to the ring. You got Leon Slater looking like a hood. Mm. Then we went to Joey Janela Spring Break. I want to say, fuck you, Missy Hyatt, for what you did to me. Okay? Masha Slamovich and Rita Yamasa defeated Masato Tanaka and Minoru Suzuki. Mike Bailey and the East West Express, consisting of Jordan Oliver and Nick Wayne, defeated Kerry Morton and the Rock and Roll Express of Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. Dragon Gate Classic, Dragon Kid is it Kizzy
Hmm.
and Yamato defeated the Rewatch New Generation of Ben K, Kota Minoru,
Hmm.
and Sean Skywalker. See, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend I had to struggle by myself and I learned some things that I need to do. Grab the brass ring ladder match. Uh, Carl Radrick defeated Blanc, Alex Price, Alvarez, Leon Slater, Marcus Mathers, Microman, Mr. Danger, and Myron Reed. Okay, this is gonna tie into what I'm gonna say later on. Why the was Microman in this match? Like he was in the match I'm gonna talk about in a minute that I wasted my time on. Okay, this man brought a ladder out the size of this water bottle, and then he still had to help him up in the ring. And then he got on the ladder and realized it wasn't gonna reach the brass ring in the top of the ceiling. Come on now, why we waste my time like this? Like I understand he like a little pop, funny little match, but y'all put him in a grab the brass ring in another match we're gonna talk about later. Micro Man, Jake, listen, we ain't gonna talk about it. I'm really gonna go on the Micro Man when we get to the end of this. Mr. Danger and Myron Reed. Matt Cardona with Steph Delano and Jimmy Lloyd defeated Blue Plane. Blue Pain. Listen, also with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know. 2 weeks ago when we talked about this match. It was Blue Cane. Um, I specifically told you all. I don't think I told you all. I did. Yeah, I did. Matt Cardona cut a promo where he said, "Why do I have to fight Blue Cane?" He was like, "Your name is gonna change faster." He said, "Your name is gonna. I'm gonna beat you faster than the cease and desist that the WWE is about to send you." And then shortly after, I logged in. His name was Blue Cane. So maybe WWE had told him allegedly told him that. Amazing Red defeated Gringo Loco. That was a good match. I suggest you all go back and watch. We had the I Quit match with Mance Warner and Effie. Mance Warner defeated Effie again. Jesus Christ. That was this video. Maki Death Unalive. Maki Ito and Nick Gage defeated Danhausen and Ram.
Kaicho.
Yes. JNews, I'm going to be up on it this morning. You gotta help us, sister. GCW title match. That damn Missy Hyatt. She betrayed Joey Janela. Oh, plastic face creature. Fucked it up. I gotta watch Blake Christian. Just hold this title some more. Why? Why? JNews, between me and you, I got like a photo of her holding a photo of herself. I ain't even got the allegedly banner to do it, but she don't look the same. Something's wrong.
I mean,
Okay?
at the end of the day, Dolores has been damn near 40
No,
years
no.
in this
Once you see
business.
that picture, ALW saw it when he saw when we watched it. He was like, Matter of fact, Anita's question was, why is her boobs younger than her face?
Wow. Wow.
That's,
Wow.
that's how bad it got.
But to be fair, Dolores, to be fair, the same thing is going on with Madonna. So it's not like she the only one this is happening to, man.
Allegedly, I don't even have that up here. I need to put that on here. It's a video of Anika, and she says, allegedly. Listen, I need that up here right about now. Uh, I just want to say in general, messing with your face is not a good thing. Okay?
It is not. But at the end of the day, Dolores, I think in 2024, in this day and age, we have to be a little bit more sensitive to people's preferences and what they want to do to themselves. We are now a world of people who enable bullshit behavior. So
once you get to a point where it look like you're melting, you need to stop. Okay?
hey, let's go on for GCW for the culture. April 4th, 12 a.m.
Listen, we had Team Myron, which would consist of Calvin Tateman, Darian Benson, I think it is, Devin Monroe, Myron Reed, and Ruckus defeat Team Dollar, AJ Francis, Isaiah Brona, Keita, Mr. Danger, and Teriyaki. Okay?
So
I'm gonna say
before you go on to the next match, you'll be able to tell me this before anybody else. What show was it where AJ Francis brought out Patrick Clark?
I don't remember.
It
I
was during this
know
week.
I don't. It wasn't this show.
Okay, all right, good enough.
I don't know which show.
Mm.
Because he was doing other stuff too. He'd be in MLW and everywhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, thick and juicy. They won the match. Girl, Brooke Valentine, Faye Jackson. Listen, I just want to say, I don't care what they say about you, Faye. Call me. Okay. Defeated the Kings of the District, O'Neal and Jordan Blade, the Killionaires Club of Jay Bougie and PB Smooth, and the main event of Duke Davis and Gannon Jones Jr. I think might have been, I'm not gonna say who, but one of these men in this match had dreadlocks only. You know how you have a yarmulke? That's what the dreadlocks were. It was just a little small circle in the middle of it. Couldn't get over it. I couldn't get over it. And also, one of these people are like microman size. Not microman size, but they're about 4 foot half, and they T part is about 7 feet tall. It did not. It was like it was bad. Sunny Kiss defeated Man Like Doris. I like this match because they kind of like not flirted, but kind of like insinuated things, had a good time, giggled and laughed. It was really good. The scramble match, Jocelyn Navarro defeated Jada Stone, Janai Kai, Maya World, Maserati, and she kept a wig on the time. If you've been watching Workhouse Wrestling Network, twice we watched Maserati cap almost come back. Tierra Jones, okay? I'm proud of Jada Stone because I think that was her. That Bailey wore her shirt in the press conference.
Oh, is that her? I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, the Jada Stone.
Mm.
Jousey defeated Two Cold Scorpio. Uh, I think Ruby was on that live. That man was sweating, boy. He was sweating tough. For the Pan African World Diaspora Wrestling title, Shug D, the champion, defeated Alex Kane. Listen, I'm this close to getting Alex Kane on the show. He agreed. We just gotta, get Jay News to see me. We gotta get that together. Um, Singles match. Special referee Darius Lockhart. Darius Carter defeated Billy Nixon. Dixon, sorry. That was really good. I would suggest you go back and watch the Billy Dixon match, the Shug D match. Those two were really good. Now we on to Effie's Big Gay Brunch here on Workers Wrestling Network. I watched Monomyth defeat Aaron, we just gonna call him Aaron, and Devin Monroe and Rico Gonzalez. Monomyth is the man with a whole bunch of wings. I mean, they giant. Edith Surreal, Jamie Lynn Signal defeated the runaway of Kevin Culture and Tyler Klein. Trisha Dora finally got a win, defeating Karam. Yes, that was a good match. Bussy, Alley Catch, and Effie defeated Dirty Breeze, a Breeze and Dirty Dango. Somebody said it made it sound like flatulence on our channel. We had a good time watching some of these. A team Pero, Adriel, Angelico, Underwood, Keita, and Pero defeated Team Polio. Alex Mays, Dylan McQueen, Don't Die Miles, Ron Bass Jr., and Vert Vixen. For the GCW Ultraviolet title match, Rena Yamashita defeated Billy Dixon. Dark Sheep defeated Sunny Kiss. Now we're on to GCW TJPW. I think looking at J News face in the background, he can tell that I did too much. Suzume defeated Palm Harajuku and Saki. Session Martinez defeated Raku. Uh, Endo defeated Shaza McKenzie. Steph Delander defeated Hyper Masao. Dark Sheik defeated Yuki Kamafuku. Mizuki defeated Ali Catch. Mayu Watanabe and Rika Tatsumi defeated Billy Starks and Janai Kai. Maki Ito, Masa Slamovich, and Rina Yamashita. See, I'm used to saying it the way they used to say it back in GCW. Defeated Mayu Yamashita, Soko Nakajima, and Yuki Aino. That match, the last one, was fun because literally, homegirl went to the bar. They fought to the bar. She pulled some money out her boot, bought some liquid deaths, and tipped the lady. And then came back and fought. I just thoroughly enjoyed that. Then we had the most stupidest thing I've ever watched. GCW Cluster Forever, okay? Two matches. I was online for almost 4 hours for two matches. Okay, that was a cluster. That's what it was. GCW Tag Team Title Punjabi Prison Match. Violence is Forever defeated Juicy for now and Zillify too. Because as we know, the person who's supposed to be in the match, Jacob, is no longer able to do that. And the Bollywood Boys and Los Mestizo's. Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of Punjabi prison match, I know you got an idea. GCW literally took some bamboos and taped them together in a cage. This I was afraid somebody was gonna stick their body through this. It was crazy. Out of the two matches that I'm about to describe, that's the only match I say you go back and watch on this channel, okay? Because this right here was crazy. Micro Man beat all these people listed. All these people listed. It had to be lifted to celebrate on the top rope. The Micro Man win a battle royal with all these people. 300 people are 7 feet tall in here.
Hold on a second.
Also,
I see because I spy a name that I haven't seen.
Shane Douglas.
Yeah, the franchise.
Yeah, yep.
He was
Yeah,
involved.
he living like 3 or 4 people.
Interesting. Justin.
Also, Justin. Yep, Justin Creditor. Tommy Dreamer. Aja Khan. They just threw out everybody they could throw in this, but everybody. And the rules are you have two. No, not two. You have these are the ways you can be eliminated. Over the top rope, pinned or submitted, you leave the building, or you are unalive in the match. These are the ways you can get eliminated from the match. The highlights of the match are Sexy Eddie.
Uh-huh.
He must have been taking a shower and forgot that he was supposed to be in the battle room. So he showed up with a towel on and a shower cap. And he had his drawers in his hand, so he had to put his drawers on. Okay. And then he wrestled in the match. And then the moment he got eliminated, Cheeseburger came out, pulled his drawers out, put his drawers in his drawers, and then eliminated him because Sexy Eddie had to hold himself.
Interesting.
One man came out and sang his song for like
I was about to say
20
shout
minutes.
out to Cheeseburger, but in this case, no shouts to Cheeseburger. Shout out
no.
Shout
Listen,
out to Delco.
another moment was one Carl Manders and Sawyer Rick who were dating, and another couple I forgot. The women end up teaming together to eliminate their boyfriends and fiancés in order to make out with each other and then leave the building with each other.
Interesting.
Who else do we have? That's just about it. Oh, and the man with the, I'm just a teenage girl baby song. That's his theme song, and they sang it about 20 minutes. He went around the ring, drank beer, stood on top of the thing. He sang it. He sang it. If you go back, ladies and gentlemen, there are moments where I close my eyes and I had to pray because I didn't know I was gonna make it through, and that's the last show I had to do. So that is the end of the collective, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, one Carl Manders. There have been a couple. I think they're engaged, but not for sure. That's the end of that. Now, on the 28th, while we were gone, this is one week before we were here gone, we had Matthew Palmer defeat Jake Chris for the PWR remix title scramble. Gringo Loco defeated Brandon Lee, Damian Chambers, Fulton, and Matthew Justice. Billy Starks defeated Jessica Havoc. Tag Team Street Fight Grizzled Young Veterans defeated the Rascals. Alpha Sigma Sigma. If you don't know what that stands for, JNews, just take the first letter of each name.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defeated Red We had a grudge match where one called Manders defeated Mance Warner. Mustafa Ali defeated Rich Swan. And for the Revolver title match, Alex Shelley defeated Ace Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're back into WrestleMania weekend for Stardom's American Dream 2024. Okay, high speed title three way. This is what Jay News gonna step in.
All right, folks. We had the high speed title three-way match versus Saki Kashima defeating Mei Sarah and Ram Kaicho. Oedo Tai, Momo Watanabe, Starlight Kid, and Stephanie Valkyrie defeated Cameron Brene and Queen's Quest Azumi and Saya Kamatani. Saki and Willow Nightingale defeated Konami and Siri. Stars Mayu Iwatani and Momo Kogo, along with Tam Nakano, defeated Club Venus of Mariah May, Mina Shirakawa, and Zaya Brookside. Very special interjection during this match, I believe, from the one and only Miss Tony Storm after the fact.
Yes.
Always great to see Miss Tony Storm show up anywhere. But it seems that Mina Shirakawa and Miss Tony Storm are vying for the affection of one Mariah May. And then we have the World of Stardom title match. It was Micah defeating the returning Megan Bain in quite the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch along with me, and I forgot what it was for. We watched this and another show at the same time. And I would say between the GCW shows I watched, between the Stardom shows I watched, this was top to bottom the I would say top to bottom the best show that I had watched because I don't like the ending of the first match. That's the only thing I didn't like. The match itself was great. The ending was hot booty garbage. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, for the Hog Revival title, Mike Santana defeated Alex Shelley, but did not get his title because the referee who got knocked out of the ring was rooting for Alex Shelley, so he said it was a DQ. Was another referee who came in and picked the pin, said Mike Santana won, so they go back and forth like, no, he won, and that was just the end of the match. But the match itself was good. It was just that hot booty garbage ending. For the Hog Tag Team Title four-way match, the main event, Jay Lyon and Midas Black defeated the Rascals of Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, and the Grizzled Young Veterans of James Drake, Zach Gibson, and Red of Alex Colon and Vicky Shane Page. For the Hall Crown Jewel title match, Carlos Ramirez defeated one Kyle Manders. For the Philly Street Fight, Steve Macklin with Killer Kelly defeated Charles Mason. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you got a little squeamish stomach, they were spitting and stuff. But they did fight out in the Philly streets. Mind you, I want to say that this match is taking place in what used to be a church. Okay? For the PWR remix title, Gringo Loco defeated Ace Austin, Blanc, Casey Navarro, Marilyn Reed, and Katano and Raheem Royal, right? For the TNA match, we had Mustafa Ali and Amazing Red. Mustafa Ali was the winner. It was really good. It was really good. I would say from what I when I watched it, because I watched it in the week earlier than uh it was it was okay. I wouldn't like say you have to go because I had to search and go 9,355 miles to only find out it was on Triller TV. So this is the end, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end. Okay. Now it's time for my brother J News. Gotta go. You gotta stand back up. Stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, time for my brother J News to We're gonna start off with his spotlight of the week. I'm gonna give him the floor.
All right. So, spotlight of the week. I'm talking about a young lady I was heavily disappointed in, but she was working all weekend and she worked her ass off at the end of the day. And she's evolved and grown over the last year and a half since we've seen her sign with AEW. She is now the brand new ROH Women's Television Champion. I am talking about the one and only Billy Starks, folks, the young wrestling prodigy out of the Northwest, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be completely wrong about that, but it is what it is. I wanted to give her the spotlight because Billy's one tough young lady. She is definitely a hell of a professional wrestler, and she's got a lot more, uh, a lot more talent to show off. It seems that she is starting to develop into quite the character on ROH television, and she still has her fair share of fun on the independent circuit. So, big shout out and spotlights to the one and only young Billy Starks, aka Minion 4304 and three quarters. So, there's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time in which J News is going to promote his platforms. You're gonna have to go over there, okay? We're gonna have to talk, okay? Offline, we're gonna have to fight each other, okay? Because you better go over there to CJ News.
As always, I always appreciate everybody here at the Workhorse Wrestling Network for letting me plug my Twitter space and channel, the podcast, John L., your friendly neighborhood moviegoer. You can check me out on the Twitter space. You can check me out on Instagram. You can check me out wherever you decide to listen to your favorite podcast choice. This past week, I have to actually post it on my Twitter account, but it is up on Letterboxd. My review for Monkey Man, the new Dev Patel co-written and directed movie. I have that review up on Letterboxd. I will make sure to link everybody to it once I post it on my Twitter account and on my Instagram account, so folks can read that write up of mine. Um, so yeah, there's that. This week I plan to watch some other joints as in movies. We'll see as to what I get into. I think I have the new Civil War movie uh, booked for Thursday, which is an A24 film that's directed by Alex Garland. So I will let you guys know how that goes. And if I watch anything else during the week, obviously, I'll make sure to post it via the socials. But as always, thank you very much for checking me out on any platform that you follow me on. And thank you to Delores and the team here at Workhorse Wrestling for letting me plug my stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fun part. This is the fun part. I get to tell you about Workhouse Wrestling Network. First of all, I want to say it was great to see the TWC at WrestleMania having a good time. And also, shout out to Stephanie Heights for asking a question from the TWC. That was very cool. And it was very cool to see her there too, along with our girl, Chrissy Love. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the schedule. We gonna tell you something, right? You catch me and J News here every Monday, unless we got something to do or we real busy. Every Monday at 10 a.m., right? Uh, ladies and gentlemen, me and J News, this is our spot. This is where you can guarantee see us. Rest of the week, can't promise you. 10:30 tomorrow is the cookout, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday, Thursday, they are now doing shorts. So just expect to see those out. Fridays, Friday night fights with Anika and Sammy. Saturday is the short. Saturday morning for On the Radar. 8 o'clock p.m. on Saturday night is normally Black Girl Magic. If not, you might get short. Sunday is definitely happening 11 a.m. into the square circle with Sammy and ALW. Make sure you go to the watch along. Make sure you check out the cookout on our platforms. It's on all these platforms. Again, I am in the process of writing up how you switch things. Some places are now saying that they won't switch. So that's just throwing a wrench in all my plans. We are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, everywhere you want to be, we are there, ladies and gentlemen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, scan this code right here. That's us. That's us. Okay? Me and J News. You can scan right there. Matter of fact, J News, when you get a chance, I need to get the link to your show so I can add it to the Discord. I mean to the QR code.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to say shout out to my homeboy, Cody. Cody, we did it, we did it. Listen, if you don't know, by now, I'm going to say it every day of the week, 24 hours a day. ACLANTA, that's where I stay. Okay? Cody Rose put Georgia on his back. I was partying. Yes, AMW though. 2 o'clock in the morning. Having a good time. Singing Kingdom. Okay? Here I am on the road. Okay? Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen. Also, the good brother ALW and Sammy won the Mania Scramble prediction. I will put that out sometime today. If not today, tomorrow. Listen, I got a busy 2 days. So it'll get out there when the Lord allows me some rest. Also, let's not forget, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Your girl Dolores won. Along with her good brother, J News. You see that? You see that? J News make the world go round. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Don't we look good together? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, don't hate because you can't beat me. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, also, let's not forget J News spotlighted Billy Starks today.
Billy Starks, a definite superstar in the making in professional wrestling.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, you better check out J News. You better check out J News, okay? I'm gonna Debo you. Check out J News, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, with all of that being said, also, still, happy birthday, happy birthday to J News, okay? We wasn't on time, but we at least did.
No, no, the thought is what counts, folks. I mean, at the end of the day, we all live busy lives and stuff like that, and not everything is always going to be on time, but it is always appreciated.
Listen, I was expecting, babyface J News to come in today, but it must be cold because J News came back in J News.
No, like I said, it's been long. It's been a long week. Not everything turned out the way I wanted it to turn out, and when your barber has a busy lifestyle and he's fully booked, you can't book an appointment. So you got to stay where you got to stay at the end of the day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's another reason to keep watching Seeing Stars so we can see if babyface J News shows up. And when he do, your girl, she gonna act the fool, okay? She gonna make it. He gonna be a spotlight, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, because of programming last week and we weren't here, the week before I did my and J News's pick for Spotlight by spotlighting the great J News. So next week J News will have a spotlight, then we'll be back on track to have another spotlight. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end. This is the song that's gonna end this day. Okay. Thank you for showing up for our Scene Stars review show, and we're about to cut the lights out. Okay. Matter of fact, to make it extra special, I'm gonna cut my light out. You see that? One. Okay. So hold on, because last time it rained, announced my whole address out. Okay, but it announced my address. One time, the other day, I was online and I was going to unmute like this after it rained. And next thing I know, before I hit the unmute button, I heard they were announcing my whole address loud on my answer machine. And I was like, yeah, that's not what I should be doing. Got a comment? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta get my good brother out so he can go to work, and I got some things to do. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, where's the outro? There we go. I want to say peace.